Hey Reader fam, welcome back. Welcome to a new series called Bookstorm. Cue the thunder, cue the lightning, cue the books falling from the sky. Where's my umbrella? Aha! Isn't opening an umbrella inside bad luck? Well, joke's on you, I've already got a life's worth of bad luck. What else could come knocking on my door? Knock away! Maybe I should chill because I might be putting bad luck on this series already. And we're just getting started. This is a new bi-weekly series on my channel. Well, it will be a bi-weekly series if it doesn't flop. It's gonna be a series full of bookish segments that I decided to combine in one video. It's going to be a bookish storm, hence why I'm calling it Bookstorm. Because we're going to be talking about books in a storm-like manner. What's a storm-like manner, you ask? Chaos. Let's kick it off with our reader oath. On today's Bookstorm episode, Jesse promises to show his utmost dying love for books. He will do his best to entertain, enlighten, and unite readers as we pass through this book storm. August 29th, 2019, Jesse the Reader. Next up, we've got our book quote fortune of the week. Since we did open an umbrella inside, we need as much good fortune as we can get. So we're gonna let an author's words enrich our lives, give us a spiritual experience, and drop us into a fishbowl of feels. Let's see which one does just that. 3, 2, 1. Alright, our book quote fortune of the week comes from Clockwork Angel, and it says, "There's plenty of sense in nonsense sometimes if you wish to look for it." I honestly feel like that's a pretty fitting fortune for me in the sense that a lot of the ideas that I get, I always feel like they're kind of nonsense, whether that be video ideas or writing ideas. So I guess instead of just dismissing those ideas as nonsense, I should dig a little deeper and see if I can make any sense of it. Find the sense in nonsense. It doesn't help that I'm one of the most self-conscious humans living on this planet. So I think that every idea that pops into my head is nonsense. You know? Anyone else overthink everything you say and do? Because me, we should form a self-conscious club just so we can meet and hype each other up. Because y'all know that's something I need. It's book unboxing time. This portion of the video is sponsored by Penguin Teen. It's book mail time. Let's start with this one. It's Frankly in Love by David Yoon. This is a book that I've been highly anticipating. I'm obsessed with this book cover. I'm obsessed with these dip-dyed edges, like, yes! Visually, this book is serving, and I have this feeling that the insides of the book, the guts of the book, are going to serve as well. Mostly because I feel like this book is right up my alley. It's like the author opened the door to my heart. Oh wait, this could be the door to my heart. Peered into my heart and said, I'm gonna make a book that wins this heart over. Gonna zip the door to my heart right back up. Albeit, I haven't read it yet, so I could be very wrong. But the synopsis makes me think that I'm going to like it because it sounds hecka dramatic. And I'm here for the drama. This story follows our main character, Frank Lee, which, wow, it just dawned on me that our main character's name is Frank Lee, and the title of the book is Frankly in Love, when your mind is blown and you can't function. Frank is walking down this line of being this person that his Korean parents want him to be and respecting the traditions that they want for him, and the line of this different upbringing he's experiencing growing up in California. When it comes to dating, his parents have one rule. He must date a Korean girl. I bet you can guess where this is going. Guess who Frank falls for? A white girl named Britt. Thankfully though, his friend Joy is in the same situation as him. Her parents have the same set of rules for her. She must date a Korean guy. So they get together, make a pact, and decide that they're going to fake date and lie to their parents about who they're actually dating. Oh, what's that I hear? Everyone who loves the fake dating trope squealing at the top of their lungs? Sounds about right. I mean, what could go wrong here? Everything. Absolutely everything. Everything. But when Frank ends up in this fake dating sitch, he starts to question himself and question if he really understands love. Ooh, we love some character introspection. This is actually going to be the Booksplosion book of the month for the month of September. If you don't know what Booksplosion is, it's a monthly live show that I run with Catty-tastic and Pulling Bananas Books. Our live show for this book is going to be on October 5th over on the Booksplosion channel, which is youtube.com/Booksplosion at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did you follow all of that? I sure hope you did. So you should pick it up, read it, and join us. This book comes out on September 10th. Also, this book has one of the best book trailers I've ever seen. Most of the time, I feel like book trailers are really cheesy, but this one is excelente. It instantly sold me on this book. So I'm gonna link that in a card right there and down below in the description. Go let your eyeballs be blessed with its greatness. Next package unboxing. The next book I got here is Save the Cat. No, this book is not actually about saving a cat. It's actually a book on writing. I've heard that a lot of people turn to this book when they felt stuck in their own writing, and it helps them get unstuck. And I'm currently in a sticky situation with my writing. I'm the cat here, and I need to be saved. So I'm gonna read this book and hope that it saves me. I know that a lot of you have been asking for writing vlogs or writing updates from me, but like I can't update you when I haven't been writing. I promise I'm working on getting back on the horse. It's just when the horse kicks you off, it's hard to get back on. It's bookish topic time. All right, I've got my bookish topic jar here full of topics that you guys sent in via my Instagram, and I'm gonna pick one out at random and try to discuss it. Let's do it. Pa. The topic I chose is, are book reviews / book reviewers' recommendations based on books you've read and liked reliable? As I'm editing this, I realized that I did not answer that question at all. Apparently, I made up my own question in my mind, and that question is, how to know if you can trust a booktuber? So that's what I'm gonna answer. My bad. This is such a good question, and I'm probably gonna have a hard time answering it, but I'm gonna try my best here. I am gonna say that my answer is not the end-all be-all answer. I feel like everybody has a different answer for this. For me personally, I think it depends on the person. It depends on that book reviewer, and here's why that is. For me, I feel like when you find a favorite book, there are many different factors that play into that. There can be the connection to the book over personal reasons, whereas other people would see those topics and not really have that strong of a pull to it. There's the entertainment factor. Was there something about the characters or the plot that just kept you reading, kept you entertained? Then there's your taste in books. There might be elements in the book that you love but other people would hate. So what I think you have to do is you have to take a step back and look at that book reviewer's standards when it comes to books. Look at their reading tastes, look at their similarities when it comes to the books that they love. Do they all have something in common? Do they read books from genres that you normally enjoy or avoid? So you take all that information, take a step back, and see if your own reading tastes mirror that. 9 out of 10 times, if you see that you and the reviewer have similar tastes, you can probably find that they're reliable in terms of your reading life. That doesn't mean that every book they're going to recommend you're gonna love, because not one person has the exact same taste in books. If you see no similarities in terms of book tastes, you're probably not gonna match up when it comes to books, and that's okay. I do think it is good though to try out books that are recommended to you by people who read differently than you, because it can open your mind to new styles of books, and who knows, you might find a new favorite book. Because I'm of the belief that our reading tastes are changing constantly. There are a few things that will reign true throughout our reading lives, but I do think every now and then it's good to challenge yourself and get outside of your comfort zone. I hope that somewhat answers your question. Next up, we've got the Wheel of Book Recs. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some random words. I put some of those random words on this wheel. Whichever word the wheel lands on, I must try and recommend a book using that word. Hoodie, epiphany, candle, hypothetically, fries, confusion, starlight, pig, turtle, and darkness. Let's spin the wheel, shall we? Ooh, okay, I wasn't sure if we were gonna get that word or not. Confusion. Oh man, a book, confusion book. Wow, my brain is just like racing through every book I've read. I think a book that I actually just read, House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. I feel like this book fits really well with the word confusion. It's basically about this girl who feels like her family is cursed because all of her sisters keep dying, and she's like, y'all, can you stop dying? And they don't stop dying, so she decides that before she ends up dead, she's going to get to the bottom of this curse and figure out what the heck is going on. And I felt like this book was confusing in a good way. It's confusing in that half of the time you're not sure what the heck is going on because there's this like mysterious, dark, magical thing that's happening, and it's weird, but like I said, in a good way. So many unexpected things happen in this book that just throw you off. If you like a book that feels like you're playing tug of war with it, where it pushes you around left and right, might I recommend checking out this book. It's time for the book lingo generator. In this segment, we're going to create a new bit of book lingo. Bookternet culture has brought us lingo like TBR, the DNF, the book hangover, the wrap-up, the reading slump, so why not make things even more confusing for newcomers and come up with more book lingo? How this is going to work is that I'm going to draw a bookish scenario, and basically I'm just going to have to try to come up with some kind of bookish lingo to do with that scenario. Let's do this. The scenario I got is bringing a book with you. Bringing a book with you. How do we turn this into some kind of bookish lingo? I've got a brie book? No. I've got a brinking with me? No, that doesn't work. I've got a BABWM. That's way too long. Maybe just BAB. I've got a BAB. That could work. I feel like 3-letter lingos are a thing. We've got the TBR, we've got the DNF, and I'm sure there's others, but I can't think of them right now. But now we've got the BAB. Bring a book. Or maybe we could just say BAB. No, BAB sounds better. Bab is basically dab, and we need to bury dabs. Yo, we gotta go. Oh, I better BAB. I'm sorry, BA what? BAB, bring a book. I'm so done with you. Hey, wait for me! We've reached the last segment, which is Bookish Never Have I Ever. I had you guys submit some Bookish Never Have I Evers on Instagram, so we're gonna dive in today and play. First one, never have I ever given away a book a friend gave me. I have for sure done this. Listen, it's not like you sign a contract to read or keep a book when a friend gives it to you. That's not how it works, Chief. Does this make me a bad friend? Is this why I have no friends? Now I'm gonna overthink this all the live long day. Next, never have I ever looked up a word in the dictionary from a book. I have. I don't do this as often as I should. I honestly just try to figure out what it means on my own in terms of the context of what's happening, but it takes like 5 seconds to open up my phone, hit take the dictionary app and look up a word. So I should do that more often and maybe I'll improve my vocabulary. Next, never have I ever binge read a whole series. I have never. I'm just not somebody who can binge read a series. I get so bored of the same thing over and over and over again. I need some spicy reading sauce to keep my reading life pumping. Otherwise, I fall into a reading slump. Next, never have I ever talked badly about a book that is my friend's favorite. Oh, I have for sure. And do I feel bad about it? Never. Again, this might be why I have no friends. But being friends means accepting that there are going to be times when you disagree. But you love them still the same, even if their opinions are wrong. Last one, never have I ever took a year to finish a book. I have. I am all the time reading halfway through a book, then setting it aside and coming back to that book like a year, 2, 3 years later. It's my biggest flaw when it comes to my reading life. I ain't proud of it. That's it for the first episode of Bookstorm. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, if this flops, I probably won't do it again. I did have a fun time making this though, so you'll probably see it again. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this episode, or maybe let me know some segments that you'd like to see be included. I am going to be changing it up with each episode, so you'll see segments come and go, but let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to go and hit that like button. If you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your day is bright and that tomorrow is brighter. Keep reading what your heart desires and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye! -oh!